Good morning, everybody. My name is Brendan, and I'm from Temasek Polytechnic. Today, I'm here to present my project, Power BI and R Text Analysis. So, a bit about the project, the background on how it was conceived. As this world grows increasingly digital, higher levels of management are starting to request analysis into customer comments to help assist them in making decisions, be it service side or even sales side. While there are many different kinds of softwares that have been developed to meet this demand, most of these cost money, which will strain the resources of your data analysis department, or maybe even force employees in this department to use their own personal funds to deliver these requested reports. So this project that I've developed, the Power BI and R Text Analysis, is a zero-cost Power BI dashboard. It utilizes R codes and Power BI's inbuilt R visualization functions to deliver a dashboard which contains graphs that can easily identify and convey to higher levels of management keywords and the sentiments from customer comments. So the key features of this project is that it's really easy to use, really easy to maintain, it's really easy to interact with this, even for people without any data background, and it comes without a cost. So this project that I've developed is currently in service with the service data team in Canon, Singapore to help them analyze customer sentiments obtained through their post-service survey data. So moving on, some of the project details that I have. Key benefits is that it's easy to use and maintain. With new data, you override the old data and you hit the refresh button. All of the functions are run automatically for you and you don't have to do a thing. These graphs also convey this important information at first glance. You don't need a data background to understand what they mean. This project is also very scalable due to the nature of Power BI. You can add or remove sheets or customize them to suit the changing needs of the department for the future or the present. One more is the primary selling feature of this is that it is zero cost. Unlike other text analysis tool, this text analysis dashboard, all the technologies used, which are R and Power BI, are all open source software, do not cost any money. Last one would be that it's very interactive. Because of how easy it is to use Power BI slicers, these higher levels of management, they do not need a data background to interact with the graphs. An example will be shown later on during the project demonstration stage. So some of the key technologies that I've used would be R and RStudio. These consists of the various packages that I've used to develop all these text analysis, such as TM, the text mining package, and UDPipe, a natural language processing package. Of course, we have Power BI as well, which will help to display all the graphs in an easy to access format. So some of the potential enhancements that I believe could be added on to this project would probably be other text analysis functions through R. There was one which I have researched on, co-occurrence, but due to time constraints, I was not able to implement that. And given the open source nature of R and all of its packages, I'm sure that there will be a lot more graphs out there that we could implement into this to make it better and more worth to the department. Of course, and you can also optimize the code to run faster. Approximately 30 seconds, I would estimate, is needed for each graph. We can, of course, optimize this code to make it run faster so that there's less time spent waiting for the graphs to generate. The industry partner for this would be Canon Singapore Private Limited. So a bit about this project and the demonstration of it. As you can see on the screen right now, this is Rake. It stands for Rapid Automatic Keyword Extraction, a function that is provided in the UDPipe package. So this Rake helps to identify keywords in your customer comments. And to the side of the Rake, you can see the two slices in Power BI, satisfaction score and country and region. This allows higher levels of management to change what region they would like to analyze based on the needs that they have. Following that, we have the correlations graph that I've created. This correlation graph takes in various factors that the customer has rated and pits it against the satisfaction score to determine which is the factor which most affects the satisfaction score of a customer. So as you can see from this graph, the ability to solve the issue matters more than arriving in a timely manner. So similar to the red graph, you may notice the two slices to the left side. These are the same slices and are directly connected. So both of these graphs are in different sheets, but changing the slicer for one sheet also changes the slicer for the second sheet, which improves the amount of time it takes to interact with these graphs. So among all of these graphs, I still have some which I will not be able to show you because of time constraints, such as the sentiment analysis graph, which studies customer sentiments. There's also the most commonly seen word phrases and also the most commonly used words. So all in all of these slices combined with all of these graphs allow higher levels of management and the data team themselves to drill down and identify the cause of various issues and to identify what perhaps could be the problem that customers are facing so that they can make decisions, such as the previous graph mentioned a bit more about paper jamming. So perhaps the service data team can recommend various solutions to the engineering side to perhaps train their engineers more in whenever they encounter paper situations. And they can also send it to perhaps R&D so that they can look for solutions to minimize paper jamming. And so that is it for my project. Thank you for your time and have a pleasant day ahead. For more information, there's a telephone number and an email down there if you wish to contact.